Heartland fans, get ready for some exciting news that's taking the internet by storm. Could it really be true? Is there a chance that Ty Borden is making a comeback in season 19? Ever since Graham Wardle's departure, fans have been hoping for his return, and now, new clues and rumors are fueling the speculation like never before. Social media is buzzing with theories, fan petitions, and cryptic hints that have left everyone wondering, could we actually see Ty again, even if just for a moment? Whether it's through a flashback, a dream sequence, or something completely unexpected, the possibility has reignited passion among longtime viewers. Is Graham Wardle, the actor behind the beloved character Ty Borden, making a surprise return to the show in season 19? Fans have been buzzing with speculation, and new updates have surfaced that might just confirm what so many have been hoping for. The latest news has left everyone in disbelief, and if it turns out to be true, it could be one of the biggest surprises in Heartland history. When Graham Wardle left Heartland, it was a heartbreaking moment for the audience. His character, Ty Borden, was one of the most loved figures in the show, a devoted husband to Amy and a caring father to their daughter, Lindy. His sudden departure left many fans feeling empty, and some even struggled to continue watching without him. But now, whispers of a possible return have ignited new hope. Could season 19 bring back the character that fans have missed so much? While there has been no official confirmation yet, some clues have surfaced that point to something big. One of the most intriguing signs is recent activity from the Heartland cast and crew. Several actors have made comments hinting that something surprising is coming in the next season. There have also been cryptic social media posts from Graham Wardle himself, fueling even more speculation. If you've been keeping up with the latest updates, you know that these small hints have spread like wildfire, sparking countless rumors. Many longtime viewers are wondering, how could Ty Borden return? After all, his character was written off in a way that seemed final. But in the world of television, nothing is impossible. There have been countless examples of shows bringing back characters in unexpected ways through flashbacks, dream sequences, or shocking twists. Heartland's writers are creative enough to make something happen, and if there's one thing we know about this show, it's that they always find a way to pull at our heartstrings. The possibility of Graham Wardle's return has divided the fan base. Some are beyond excited, while others remain skeptical, believing it's too good to be true. But one thing is certain: the love for Ty Borden has never faded. Even years after his departure, his presence is still deeply felt in every episode. The chemistry between Ty and Amy was something truly special, and many viewers still hold on to the hope that their story isn't over yet. So, what exactly is going on? What are the clues suggesting that Ty Borden might return? And most importantly, what do we know so far about season 19 that could support this theory? The answers may surprise you. In the next section, we'll take a closer look at Graham Wardle's exit from the show, the reasons behind it, and why now more than ever there's a chance he could be stepping back into the world of Heartland. Stay tuned as we dive into the details behind this shocking update and explore what could be one of the most talked about moments in Heartland history. If you've been waiting for a reason to get excited about season 19, this just might be it. Graham Wardle's departure from Heartland was one of the most emotional moments in the show's history. When season 14 premiered, fans were met with a heartbreaking shock. Ty Borden, the character they had grown to love for over a decade, was gone. News of his departure spread quickly, and many viewers were devastated, struggling to process what had just happened. It wasn't a typical exit where a character moves away or takes a break. Ty's departure was final. The writers made the difficult decision to write him off permanently, leaving fans with an emotional wound that still lingers today. For those who may not remember the details, Ty's exit was tied to a medical complication. At the end of season 13, he was shot while protecting Amy. At first, it seemed like he had recovered. But in the season 14 premiere, in a shocking twist, he collapsed due to a blood clot. Within moments, one of Heartland's most beloved characters was gone, leaving Amy, their daughter Lindy, and the entire Heartland family in mourning. The scene was heartbreaking, and for many fans, it was difficult to continue watching without Ty. So, why did Graham Wardle decide to leave the show? The answer lies in his personal journey. After being part of Heartland for over a decade, he felt it was time to move on and explore other paths in life. In various interviews, he explained that he wanted to pursue new opportunities, focus on personal growth, and take on different creative projects. It wasn't an easy decision for him, but he knew he had to step away. Fans respected his choice, but that didn't make it any less painful. Heartland had to move forward without one of its key characters. The show did its best to honor Ty's legacy, focusing on Amy's journey as she coped with the loss and found a way to move on. Grief, struggles, and change became central themes in the following seasons. Still, despite all these efforts, many fans felt that something was missing. Ty Borden wasn't just a character, he was a vital part of the show's heart and soul. Over time, viewers adapted to the show's new direction, but the demand for Ty's return never faded. Even years after his departure, discussions about him continued to dominate online forums and social media pages. Many fans held on to hope, believing that one day, Graham Wardle might change his mind and return, even if only for a special episode or a brief cameo. Some even started petitions, asking the producers to find a way to bring him back. Now, with season 19 on the horizon, new rumors are emerging. Could the impossible be happening? Could Graham Wardle be making a comeback, despite his character's tragic exit? If so, how would the writers pull it off? These questions have sparked endless theories, and many fans believe that Heartland may have a surprise in store for its loyal audience. In the next section, we'll dive deeper into the latest clues and speculations surrounding Graham Wardle's possible return, from social media hints to statements from the cast and crew. We'll analyze every piece of evidence suggesting that something big is coming in season 19. If you've been waiting for the day Ty Borden might return to the world of Heartland, stay tuned. One thing is certain, the signs and symptoms are stronger than ever. Fans will be watching closely as season 19 premieres, hoping for the moment they've been anticipating. In the next segment, we'll explore the reactions from fans and how they are responding to the possibility of Ty's return, the excitement, the debates, and the emotional impact. Stay tuned for what the Heartland community has been saying ever since rumors about Graham Wardle's possible return to Heartland surfaced. Fans have been on an emotional roller coaster. The idea of seeing Ty again, even for a brief moment, has ignited excitement across social media. But alongside the excitement, there's also skepticism. Can the writers bring Ty back in a meaningful way without undermining the emotional weight of his departure? For many fans, Ty Borden was more than just a character, he was the heart of Heartland. His love story with Amy, his growth from a troubled teenager to a devoted husband and father, and his deep bond with the Heartland family made him irreplaceable. When he left the show in season 14, it wasn't just Amy who had to cope with his loss. Fans felt that grief just as deeply. Many struggled to continue watching without him. Now, with the possibility of his return, the fandom is buzzing with discussions, theories, and passionate opinions. One of the strongest reactions comes from fans who believe bringing Ty back would be a dream come true. Social media platforms like Twitter, Facebook, and Reddit have been flooded with posts from longtime viewers expressing their hopes. Some have even started petitions asking the showrunners to find a way to bring Graham Wardle back. Many believe Heartland hasn't been the same without Ty, and that his return would restore the emotional connection they once had with the show. One popular fan comment perfectly sums up this sentiment. "I've been watching Heartland for years, but after Ty left, it just wasn't the same. If Graham Wardle returns, even for a flashback, I'd be the happiest fan ever." Another fan wrote, "Heartland needs closure. Amy and Lindy deserve one last moment with Ty. If they bring him back even in a dream sequence, it would mean so much to everyone who has missed him." However, not all fans agree. Some believe Ty's return may not be the right choice, arguing that it could take away from the emotional depth of the show. When Ty died, it was heartbreaking, but it also felt real. Life doesn't always offer second chances, and Heartland handled his departure in a way that honored that reality. These fans worry that bringing him back even in flashbacks could weaken the impact of that moment. One skeptical fan shared their thoughts. "I love Ty, but bringing him back after everything Amy has been through would feel forced. His loss shaped her journey, and undoing that could take away from her growth. If Ty does return, it would be a major event. It could bring back old viewers who stopped watching after his departure, increase the emotional intensity of the show, and possibly lead to some of the highest ratings Heartland has seen in years. If Graham Wardle chooses to return, even in a small way, it could be a meaningful way to honor the character's legacy while giving fans the closure they've been waiting for. Beyond the excitement and debates, there's also the question of what Graham Wardle himself wants. While he hasn't confirmed anything, fans have noticed that he has been more engaged with Heartland-related topics recently. Could this be a sign that he's considering a return? If he does come back, it would have to be on his terms in a way that respects both his journey as an actor and the story Heartland has built since his departure. As season 19 approaches, fans will be watching closely. Whether Ty Borden returns or not, the discussion surrounding his character proves that his presence in Heartland will never truly fade. In the final segment, we'll wrap up everything we've discussed and examine what the future might hold for Ty Borden and Heartland. Will the show surprise us with an unforgettable twist? Let's find out. With all the speculation, excitement, and emotional debate surrounding Ty Borden's possible return, one thing is clear: Heartland fans have never stopped caring about Graham Wardle's character. Even years after his departure, Ty remains one of the most beloved figures in the series. The clues are there, from Graham Wardle's cryptic social media posts to the show's shift toward nostalgic storytelling. Everything points to the possibility that something big is coming. Whether it's through flashbacks, dream sequences, or an entirely unexpected twist, the Heartland writers have the creative freedom to make this moment as impactful as possible. The real question isn't just if Ty will return, but how. Of course, not everyone agrees on whether this should happen. Some fans feel that Ty's departure was handled beautifully and that bringing him back in any form could take away from the raw emotion that made his exit so powerful. Others believe Heartland has evolved beyond the point where Ty's presence is necessary and that Amy's story should continue without revisiting the past. But one thing is certain: no matter which side of the debate you're on, the love for Ty Borden has never faded. As we approach the premiere of season 19, all eyes will be on the showrunners and cast for any clues about what's to come. Will Graham Wardle surprise fans with an emotional comeback, or will Heartland choose to move forward without revisiting Ty's character? Only time will tell. But one thing is for sure: fans will be watching closely, analyzing every detail, and hoping for the moment they've been dreaming of. Now it's your turn. Should Heartland bring Ty Borden back, or should the show continue moving forward without him? How would you like to see his return, through flashbacks, a dream sequence, or something completely unexpected? Share your thoughts in the comments and let's keep the conversation going. If you love Heartland and want to stay up to date on all the latest news, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Season 19 is just around the corner, and whether or not Ty returns, this season is sure to bring plenty of surprises. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time with more exciting Heartland updates. For years, Heartland enthusiasts have held on to the hope that Graham Wardle might one day return as Ty Borden. While his departure in season 14 appeared final, recent developments have reignited speculation that his comeback could actually happen in season 19. But what exactly has sparked these rumors? Are there real signs pointing to his return, or is this just another case of wishful thinking? The biggest clue that has fans talking is Graham Wardle's recent activity on social media. While he has mostly stayed away from discussing Heartland since his departure, he has recently posted a few cryptic messages that many believe hint at something big. One particular post caught fans' attention when he shared a throwback photo of himself on the Heartland set, accompanied by a caption that simply read, "Some journeys never truly end." This was enough to spark excitement, with fans speculating whether he was teasing a return to the show. Adding to the mystery, some current Heartland cast members have made vague comments about season 19, hinting at a major surprise. During a recent interview, Amber Marshall, who plays Amy Fleming, was asked if she would ever want to work with Graham Wardle again. Instead of giving a straightforward yes or no, she smiled and said, "Heartland is full of surprises. You never know what the future holds." While this wasn't a direct confirmation, it was enough to make fans wonder if something was being kept under wraps. Another important clue comes from behind-the-scenes reports. Some sources have claimed that Heartland's producers have been discussing ways to bring back a beloved character in season 19. While they haven't officially named anyone, many believe it could be Ty. The timing of these rumors is intriguing, as Heartland is now one of the longest-running TV series in Canada, and the writers may be looking for a way to reintroduce a familiar face to reignite excitement. Then there's the possibility of creative storytelling. Even though Ty Borden's exit was written in a way that seemed permanent, Heartland has a history of using dream sequences, flashbacks, and even visions to keep important characters present in the story. Many fans believe that if Graham Wardle does return, it won't necessarily be as a living character but rather as part of Amy's memories or emotional journey. This wouldn't be the same as having Ty fully return, but it would still give fans a chance to see him again in some form. Another theory circulating is that Ty could return through unseen footage. There have been rumors that Heartland has unused clips of Graham Wardle from previous seasons that were never aired. If the show decides to use these in a meaningful way, it could create the illusion that Ty is still part of the story. Some shows have successfully used this approach to bring back characters in a way that feels natural and respectful to the storyline. The biggest question on everyone's mind is whether Graham Wardle himself is open to returning. While he has moved on to other projects, he has never ruled out the possibility of revisiting his role. In past interviews, he has spoken about his love for the Heartland family and how much the experience meant to him. If the right opportunity came along, could he be convinced to step back into Ty Borden's boots, even if only for a special appearance? Of course, not everyone is convinced that Ty's return is likely. Some fans believe that Heartland has moved too far forward and that bringing him back would take away from the growth Amy has experienced since his departure. Others worry that forcing his return could feel unnatural and might not do justice to the emotional weight of his original exit. Still, the excitement surrounding these rumors is undeniable. Whether or not Graham Wardle actually makes a comeback, the fact that fans are still talking about Ty Borden years after his departure proves just how much of an impact his character had on the show. So, is there a real chance that Graham Wardle will return in season 19? While nothing has been officially confirmed, the clues are there, and speculation is stronger than ever. One of the most important updates about season 19 is that the writers are planning to take the show in a new yet nostalgic direction. According to interviews with the cast and crew, the upcoming season will focus heavily on family, personal growth, and emotional reunions. This has led some to believe that the showrunners may be setting the stage for the return of a key character. Since Ty was such a significant part of the Heartland family, many fans think this could be a sign that he will be brought back in some way. Another clue is that season 19 will reportedly feature flashbacks and deeper explorations of past storylines. The show has done this before with characters like Jack Bartlett and Marion Fleming, using memories and old footage to bring them into the story. If the writers plan to use this approach again, Ty's presence could be felt through never-before-seen moments, previously unreleased footage, or even dream sequences. This would allow Graham Wardle to return without undoing the emotional impact of his departure. Adding to the speculation, there have been reports that Heartland is shifting its focus to legacy characters, those who have played a major role in shaping the series. While Amy, Lou, and Jack remain central to the show, fans have noticed that the writers have been revisiting old storylines and characters that haven't been seen in a long time. This could be a way to bring Ty back, even if only briefly, as part of Amy's journey or an emotional moment for their daughter, Lindy. Behind the scenes, the production team has been unusually secretive about certain aspects of season 19. Typically, cast members share behind-the-scenes photos and videos from the set, but this time, there have been fewer updates than usual. This has led some fans to believe that a major surprise is being kept under wraps. While it's possible that this has nothing to do with Ty, the lack of information has only fueled speculation. Another interesting factor is that Heartland producers have acknowledged the ongoing fan demand for Ty Borden's return. As for Graham Wardle himself, he has remained relatively quiet about whether he would ever come back to Heartland. However, in a recent podcast interview, he made a statement that caught many fans' attention. When asked if he would ever consider reprising his role as Ty, he didn't say no. Instead, he said, "I'll never say never. Life has a way of surprising you."